Hey guys, Jeremy of Glassworks here. We're at the end of a long day of production, so I'm a little sweaty, but I want to show you another how-to. We're going to do a video about different kinds of starter bubbles and how to get the ideal bubble. And the thing I wish I had known 15 years ago when I first started blowing glass that I didn't learn until years later is that the shape of your starter bubble really helps determine the shape of your final piece. It can make work a lot easier if you set up your starter bubble with your final piece in mind. When I was first learning how to blow glass, I learned there was really only one kind of starter bubble. Even wall thickness, a simple sort of oval shape, and that was the way you started. It was the only right way. And in many years of doing this, I've learned that that's not true at all. There's no right or wrong way in glass blowing. There's what's more efficient, maybe, or what works best for you, but there's not a right or wrong way. So with that in mind, I want to show you a couple of different types of starter bubbles that I use, depending on what I'm making. So, that old ideal of totally even wall thickness, that's what I'm going to show you first. So you gather a little bit of glass. Really what you gather is going to depend largely on the size of piece you're planning on making and how many gathers you want to make. I will always shape this up a little. Like a nice clean cylinder, and then I will puff and cap and not blow very hard. Let that bubble push its way down. And because we do everything in one take here, and I'm not going to edit a bunch of different camera angles together, you're going to see this isn't perfect. It's pretty good, pretty even thickness throughout. The tip's a little bit thicker than the rest. That's probably because I wasn't holding it either slightly angled down or perfectly level. I probably had it ever so slightly tilted back, which is going to make it bulge on the back side more. But this is this sort of standard starter bubble. Now, a lot of people like them with a lot thicker walls than this. I like this thickness because I tend to blow larger and thinner pieces, so I tend to start with a thinner starter bubble. I don't like to work real thick. I know a lot of people do, and that's great. It's just not my style, so I don't set up for it. The next one I want to show is a different style of starter bubble. A style that I use when I want to make something with relatively thin walls or medium thickness walls, but a real thick bottom. So when I make beer mugs, for example, or large vases, this shape really helps me set up for that. So again, I will gather and shape it up into a cylinder, but this time, instead of just a cylinder, I'm going to taper it ever so slightly. And this time when I get in there, I'm going to get that back end low and let that push out to the sides and keep a much thicker tip on this. Now hopefully you can see that thicker tip in this video. This will often lead to me then arbouring the sides again and then tapering it again. And you'll see that that bubble tapers within that second bit of glass. So you can see a much thicker tip there. And the purpose of this is that when I gather on top of this and I blow out that second gather, the area closer to the pipe is going to stretch more, it's going to stretch easier than this thicker bit at the bottom. And it's just going to build thickness on thickness on thickness, and the more you gather, the more pronounced that will be. And it allows for a really quick vessel to keep a thick bottom and medium-sized lip and walls. So those are the two basic types of starter bubbles that I use. There's others, I'm sure, out there. If you have any thoughts or comments, please leave them. If there is a different style of starter bubble that you like to use for whatever reason, let us know. Thanks so much. I hope you guys have a great day.